So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here this morning giving you guys an update on my garden. So what I need you guys to please do for me is like this video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and if you guys could share my video, I would really appreciate it so much. So right here now guys that I'm started, these are the cabbages and this is the way they are looking. This is my update since the last 9 days since I gave the last update, guys, and you guys can actually see that these cabbages is actually growing a lot. These buckets that you guys are seeing right there is my water that I use to water my plants whenever time it do not rain. But from the other day, guys, I was getting a lot of rain. I was getting a really lot of rain, and the plants was stunted a bit, but they are actually recovering and they had been growing. So these ones right here was the first ones that I transplant, and over here is the second ones that I transplant as well. So this is the way they are looking. They are coming out wonderful as well because I did fertilize them with the organic fertilizer as well, so they are doing fine. So right here you guys can see now I transplant the rest of my tomato plants inside of some 5-gallon container. So I transplant 2 plants, as you guys can see, inside of each container. So it is 4 container and it is 8 plants. So as you guys can see, they are looking very wonderful, and that one right there started to put out blossoms, so I am going to keep a close eye on it. So they are doing fine. So over here now guys is my plants, my young plants that I did transplant, and I would hope if you guys could told me if it is no problem to transplant my plants while they are looking like that. They are actually started to bear, guys, and they are in some 6 inches container, like half-gallon container, and they started to blossoms, guys. So I am wondering if I transplant them, if they would grow just as how they would do before they started to bear. So leave a comment down below in the comment section, guys, and let me know. But they're actually looking healthy. They're looking very healthy because I use the 2020 fertilizer and I spray it on the leaf of them. So over here you guys can see that I transplant 5 of them into some 5-gallon container because I want to see the growth that they will do inside of the 5-gallon container, so you guys can see right there. So these are the 5 biggest one that I did take out and do it. So you guys can see they are looking very healthy and beautiful right there as well, right there, and that one right there. So they are looking very beautiful, so I am keeping a close eye on them and see what's going to happen. So right here now guys, you guys can see these are my Scotch bonnet pepper plants. You guys can see, so they are still bearing. They are bearing a lot, guys, all around. Over here as well, right there you guys can see a ripe one right there, and this plant right there. So they are looking very wonderful. And this right here is my lettuce plant. It started to dry, guys. I don't know if you guys could see. It started to dry, so I maybe soon can get some seeds from this lettuce plant right here. So over here is another Scotch bonnet pepper plants in the crate, looking wonderful as well. And down here you guys can see some very nice peppers. And these are my rest of my tomato plants, my bigger ones. So they are blossoming a lot. You guys can see. Coming over to this one right there, blossoming as well. Most of them, guys, is actually blossoming. Some of them is small right there as well. This one had a big one right there. So they are doing fine. They are looking so beautiful, as you guys can see. And over here now, guys, is my cucumber. I actually can harvest this one right here. It is very big and wonderful right there. These plants are actually dying, guys. They are coming to the end, so you guys can see a big one is right there, very big, and some other smaller ones is down below, and right there you guys can see, looking so wonderful. And a small one is right there and right there as well. So they are looking beautiful, so keep watching. So right here now, my viewers, is my nursery where my smaller plants is at. So they cover down, so the rain do not splash them up too much or dying them down or leaning them over or those stuff, guys. But they soon can be transplanted, so I am just giving them a couple more days so I can start it to transplant. So right here you guys can see these was in some trays and I transplant them into some 6 inches container, and these are some Scotch bonnet pepper plants, and this is the way they are looking. They are looking very wonderful, as you guys can see. And then over here now is my tomato plants, and they're looking wonderful as well, guys, right there. Over here now is my, these are some carrot seedlings. Not carrot, guys, sorry about that. These are some onion seedlings right there. I don't know if they are going to grow. And then over by the back right there, these ones right there are some bell peppers seedlings plants as well. And over here is some cabbages right there, looking very wonderful. I really love how they're actually growing. And then over here I did transplant one of the cabbage seedlings like 1 week ago or so, guys. So this is the way it is looking, and this is one of the bell pepper right there. So right there is my callaloo. If you guys know what is callaloo, comment down below in the comment section. These are some of my callaloo seedlings. They are coming up well, so you guys can stay tuned for that. I will soon transplant them as well. And then over here is my bigger bell pepper plants, and right there you guys can see this one is actually started to bear. I need to do some defoliation, and I need to come below and take off most of these lower leaves and branches on these plants. Please ignore the noise in the background, guys. Is the chicken wake up, so they started to make noise. So these plants are looking so beautiful. As you guys can see, they are looking very healthy all around. And you guys can see this one right here. It is looking so beautiful. So it is kind of a lot of them, guys. So I'm going to take you guys over here. Look how beautiful is this cabbage right there. So beautiful. So over here now, guys, is my lettuce plants, and this is the way they are looking. They are looking beautiful. I harvest one from right here as well already, and these ones are actually looking so wonderful, guys. They actually can't start to harvest now, guys, because they are getting very big and beautiful. You guys can see, and I am actually going to try and start the rest of the lettuce seeds and see if I could get a good germination rate, and then I could transplant again. Those one right there, guys, did burn down from the rain. A lot of rain was falling and they burned down, so that's no problem. I gave thanks for what is actually growing. They are growing well, looking beautiful, as you guys can see right here as well. It is a lot of them, guys. They are looking so beautiful right here. I think that this one is actually planning to go to flowering, guys, and I am going to harvest it because I don't need any of them to be flowering. So that is it now for now, guys, and I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. Stay tuned for a lot more update. Until next time, one love, I'm out.